Hola, let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a boy on a date with his dream girl. And on their third date, he wanted to do something different, something that no one else had ever done before that he could think of. He wanted to be unique, he wanted to be special, he wanted to be memorable. So what did he do? He put his arm around the girl like this. She was looking at him with adoration, thinking this was going to be the most romantic experience she's ever had in her life. They're driving down the road for 37 minutes, and when they both arrive to the dating location, her mouth goes because she's shocked about where the heck she is. She's looking at the place, then to her boyfriend, and then at the place, and then to her boyfriend again, and she is just confused. Because the location of where they are at is a garbage dump.
Son of a biscuit eater.
Today we're going to be talking about the best places to bring your date and how they're all better than a garbage dump. So stay tuned for today's episode of Love Stories with Grady.
Break one, radio check, how much smoke we throwing? To feed the bears. This is Stinky Pete, we're clear.
Hello, I'm a 22-year-old boy who has never dated a girl longer than 22 hours. And in today's episode, I'm going to be looking at all of the dating locations. The inspiration for this video is this book right here, written in 1957, featuring the most romantic couple in history, clearly not on a date in a garbage dump, written by Evelyn Millis Duvall, called Facts of Life and Love for Everyone. It says for teenagers, but we all know that dating locations aren't necessarily age specific. Always. Now, this book, written in 1957, had a few requirements for a dating location. The book said, what you do on a date depends on a great many factors. Who you are, where you live, what the possibilities are, whom you are going with, what you can do, what you like to do, how much money you have to spend, what your parents consider permissible, and above all, the ingenuity and imagination you possess for inventing ways of having a good time. Wow, that sounds really simple and easy to pick a place, right? So chapter 7 of this book talks about where to go, but I decided to pull up a few examples from the interwebs from 2021 in order to give you some current, present-day options and locations. Artofmanliness.com says that every date should have 5 key things. Or maybe not every date, but most dates. Most dates should be affordable. Most dates should have the chance to converse freely, to talk. Most dates should have ample face-to-face time. Most dates should have novelty, and most dates should have an easy backdrop and background that creates easy conversation fodder, which means something to talk about. But the thing is, if you bring your girlfriend to a garbage dump, technically it's affordable, it has the chance to converse freely, it gives you ample face-to-face time, it's full of novelty, it's incredibly unique, and it's an easy backdrop to create conversational fodder. Hey babe, do you want to play I Spy? I spy with my little eye something yellow and molding and rotting with insects and almost moving? A garbage dump has all the 5 things that the Artofmanliness.com says you should have. But a good date location is a lot more than those things. The Art of Manliness says that good dating locations are museums or mini golf, which mini golf is literally the best thing to do in your whole existence. So just mini golf on every single date. That's what I recommend. Trivia night, pottery painting, minor league sports games, picnic, go to a tea house or a tea room. I don't know what a tea room is and the difference between a tea house and a tea room, but there's supposedly a difference. Go to an amusement park. These were the dating locations that the Art of Manliness recommended that you go to. And I'll be sure to put the link in the description in case you want to reread everything I just said. However, I wanted to go a step further. I wanted to make this video as informative as possible and give as many ideas as possible in a potentially entertaining way. So I went to another website, conversationstartersworld.com/date-ideas. I'm pretty sure that's the right link. All of these are from that site, and I added ing to the end of all of these date location ideas. And here's my goal. There's about 20 on this list, and my goal is to walk through all of them without taking a breath. Let me count how many there actually are. All right, I counted it. There's 30 things that I'm about to list off here. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to pause this video while you're watching and type below if you think I will be able to say all of these things in one breath. Beware, I have not practiced saying this all in one breath. I have not even said this all out loud at all. I'm just going to insert one take where I don't cut. We're gonna see what happens, okay? Are you ready? I know what I would comment below, but I believe in myself. I'm going to do this. You can bet money on it. Okay, ready? Go-karting, skydiving, bungee jumping, backyard camping, dance lessoning, zip lining, geocaching, bowling, yogaing, horseback riding, arcading, metal detecting, balloon fighting, skateboarding, longboarding, amusement parking, rock climbing, pinballing, blood dating, fast food eating, art touring, fossil hunting, flea marketing, graffitiing, time capsuling, businessy things, sunsetting, zooing, escape rooming. Dang it! Rocket launching. Dang it. I got through 29 of them. I am so mad right now because that was almost like a subconscious breath. Oh my, I could have done it. I am so mad. Okay, I don't know. The one that threw me off was blood dating. This must have been a typo. I don't know what that means. Blood dating. I have to look at the website real quick. Because, like I said, I added ing to the end of these things in my own document. So I want to see if something was not translated over. Their original document was 200 date ideas, and I took 30 out of that. They have on their website, and I'll link this below, fun date ideas, unique date ideas, first date ideas, second date ideas, which, what's the difference? Cheap date ideas, free date ideas, cute date ideas, romantic date ideas, winter date ideas, double date ideas. And the thing is, I'm guessing the reason I didn't include all 200 and try to say all of those in one breath is because I don't actually think you should do all of these things with your boyfriend/girlfriend. But I'm gonna search blood here. Oh, okay. Here is what it said. So I typed blood dating. But what I meant to type was blood donating. Like donating blood together. So go blood donating. Man, I'm mad. Most people wouldn't necessarily look at me and think of me as a competitive person, but I secretly am on the inside. This is totally off topic, but I don't like this story, but I was on a work call, I think it was yesterday or the day before that, and there was a group of people on the call. And I had been working on a project, and another person had been working on the same project because we both didn't know necessarily the other person was doing it right at that moment. So on the call, we ended up finding out that we were both doing it at the exact same moment. And he said to me, I took a quick look at everything that you did, and I just deleted everything I had because yours was better. And I mean, that was like a pride ego stroke, and that was a nice thing for him to say. And this guy's new, right? This guy's new, and I'm at least 10 years younger than him, which I think makes this worse because it also makes me look disrespectful. But the problem with this story, our boss, our unified boss, he said, I had no idea you were going to do this fast, Grady. It wasn't really because I was that talented. It was just because the project was easier than he probably thought it was. But anyway, my point is I was getting a lot of praise for something that honestly wasn't that big of a deal, but still took a decent amount of time. And so when my boss says this, I said, yeah, I just really wanted to beat the new guy. And when I said it was meant to be like a jab, like, ha, new guy, you know, as if we're competitors, even though we're not, we're on the same team. It was meant to be a sarcastic joke, but I said it and no one laughed. And I realized it just sounded really arrogant and cocky. And I felt very bad, and I felt like I left such a horrible impression on this guy. And I could have just humbly not said anything and just accepted it. Anyway, that is totally off topic of this video. I think I had the most fun filming this video. Usually I create the videos and have fun doing them, but I think this challenge that I gave myself, my competitive self, made this video all the more rewarding for me. As we wrap up, What I learned from this video is that you can do many things with your date, but there's two things that you definitely should not do. You should not go garbage dumping, and you should not go blood dating. If you heard about a potential date location that you have never been or have never thought of, I want you to give this video a thumbs up or comment below another dating location that you might have. And if you're very disappointed in me for not getting through all those 30, give me a thumbs down on this video. Also, the final date event that I recommend for you is to get together with your significant other and both click the subscribe button together, because watching love stories with Grady really brings couples together. So have a good rest of your night and enjoy living your life. I'll see you next week on Love Stories with Grady. I'll see you next week on Love Stories with Grady.
Good gravy.